Welcome to day 5 of our Pilates Reformer Workout New Year Jumpstart program. I don't know about you, but I've gotten a little sore from the last 4 days. Today, we're going to be focusing on full body, of course, as we have been, with a little bit more emphasis on lower body and glutes. As always, if you'd like to extend this workout into a longer session, I will include a link to an add-on video at the very end of this video, so stick around for that. And of course, please subscribe if you've not already subscribed. It will ensure that you get access to the remaining days of the series. Let's start with 3 heavy springs on a light spring, or 3 reds and 1 blue on my balanced body reformer. Headrest will begin up. Meet me lying down, we'll get started. And if you're wondering what to do at the end of this series, I will be including an extension in my membership subscription. Check out the link in the description box. That will guide you to where you can check that out. Okay, footwork. I love footwork. Let's begin in our wide stance today. So neutral spine, again, we're getting the pelvis very neutral, pubic bone and hip bones aligned, heels or arches on the outer corners. Give yourself a little space between the shoulders and the shoulder blocks. Exhale, press out, extend the legs long, zip the abs up toward the sternum. Inhale, control as you bring it in. Extend out. I really encourage you to make using your breath a part of your practice. It's not just a stickler thing for no reason. The real driver is it helps us automatically lift the pelvic floor, engage the deep core, which is essential to being supported in your core strength from the deepest layers as you've been going through these ultimately very taxing movements. For now, we're taking it a little easy as we get warmed up. Really focus on flexing at the ankle, not just the toes reaching back. And we're making this smooth like peanut butter. We're not popping into the joints. We're not trying to create any jerky or forceful movements. This is all silky smooth like cream. Good, let's take 2 more. Again, we want to work, but we want to be kind to ourselves so we can do this for a long time. Halfway home, let's take tiny pulses up and down. Find the spot where you feel the most engagement through your glutes, your hamstrings, and your inner thighs. So you might want to play around with how far out you are pulsing. Take your time. We're going to stay here for about a count of 10, 9, 8, 7. Last 3, 2, 1. Big inhale, exhale, extend all the way, inhale, bring it down. Good, we're going to lift up to the balls of the feet, still in the outer corners of the foot bar. So here our heels are raised almost like you are in your releve position in ballet class, or like you're wearing a high pair of heels. Heels stay high as we press out. Heels stay high as you bring it in. Make sure your knees are tracking right in line with your hips and right in line with your toes. Exhale, extend. Nice long smooth extension. If you need to adjust your feet at any time, pause to do that. Still finding that lift of the belly button, the scoop of the abdominals as you extend out. Good, 3 more. Last 2. Relax any tension you're carrying in your face. And yes, that's a reminder for myself too. Good. Extend all the way out. Bend the knees, bring it halfway home. Again, find that spot where you get maximum glutes, hamstrings, and inner thighs. Definitely emphasis on the inner thighs here. Let's go for another 5, 3, 2, 1. Big inhale. Exhale, extend. Stay there. Legs extend. We're going to bend the right knee, send the left heel under the foot bar. Stretch. Left leg bends, right leg straight, right heel under the foot bar, stretch. Let's pick up the pace a little now that we have the movement. So it's like we're going in a run like we would in parallel, but we're in this turned out position with the balls of the feet on the outer corners instead of on the center. Sorry about that audio. I forgot to turn my AC off. Good, let's go for 4, 3, switch, 2, pelvis is staying steady, and 1. Stretch. Both legs extend, bend the knees, keep the heels high, bring it all the way home. Very good. Let's go for balls of the feet on the center of the foot bar. Heels are lifted. Deep breath in. Exhale, extend the legs. Lower the heels down with straight knees and lift. Lower the heels down and lift. We go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and again, we're keeping a pretty smooth pace here, but we're not popping into the joints. We're not sinking down or jerking any movements. It's smooth and moderate paced, but fluid. Last one. Good. Lift both heels, take a calf stretch, one heel under the foot bar, straight leg, other leg bent, ball of the foot on the foot bar. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Stretch, switch sides. Deep breath in. Let yourself sink into the stretch a little deeper as you exhale. Both legs extend, heels are lifted, bend the knees, bring it home. We will sit up. Let's remove one of the heavy springs so that we are on 2 heavy and 1 light. For me, that's 1 red, 1 blue. I'm going to lower the headrest. Please do that. PSA, lower the headrest so you protect your neck. Lie back down. We'll go into a bridge series with a few more variations than we did on day 1. So feet will be hip distance apart. We will start off in our neutral position. So the bottom of the sacrum is heavy. We've got a natural curve in the low back. And again, we're going to find that articulation really distinctly. So we're going to begin to make contact with each vertebra in the lumbar spine. So we're tilting the pelvis under, really rolling the spine up. Trying to keep the carriage as still as possible. Find your diagonal line from your knees to your hips to your shoulders. Hips nice and even. Deep breath in. Exhale, roll down. Try to keep that carriage as steady as you can. Warming up in this position. We'll add some flavor onto this in a moment. Rolling up. Find your bridge. You can extend the arms up if you want a little bit of an added challenge here. For a little less stabilization, it's your choice. If you choose to do that. Roll up and roll down. For breath, I like to exhale on the roll up. Give yourself some more space between the shoulders and the shoulder blocks if you need to. Just as we did on day 1, we're going to bring the right leg to tabletop. This time we're going to extend the right leg forward. As we bend the leg to tabletop, we're going to press away on that left leg. Inhale, right leg extends forward. Exhale, tabletop, left leg extends. We've got 3. Last 2, keep your hips high without popping the rib cage. And 1. Good. This time we're going to extend forward. Bring the leg up to 90 degrees. Lower the leg down. Raise the leg up as you extend. You can flex or point that right foot. Whatever works for you is fine by me. Last 2. And 1. Press your hands into the mat for extra support. Bring it all the way forward. Bend the knee, lower the spine down. Good. Walk your feet walk your feet wide. Rock your knees side to side. We'll go for the other side. Getting lots of good glute and hamstring work today. Feet back to parallel. Scoot away from the shoulder blocks. We're going to roll up into our bridge, both feet on the foot bar. Deep breath in. Exhale. Feel the ribs be heavy. Roll the pelvis under. Spine rolls up 1 vertebra at a time. We begin with our left leg in tabletop to start. We extend over the foot bar. Exhale, bring it back to that tabletop as we extend the right leg. Inhale, foot comes over the bar. Exhale, extend the right leg long. Inhale, left leg over the bar. Try to control the carriage. It's a reminder for me too. Good. Last one like this. Exhale, bring it back. Leg goes over the bar this time. We're going to exhale, bring that leg up to 90 degrees, lower it back over the foot bar as you come in. Point or flex, whatever works for you. See if you can bring that leg to your maximum stretch at the same time as that right leg extends. Good. Press your palms into the mat. Bring the carriage all the way in. Bend the knee, lower the foot down to the foot bar. Gather yourself, find your nice organized bridge. Big inhale, exhale, roll it all the way down. Good. Feet walk as wide as your foot bar. Rock your knees side to side. Good. Take a nice pretzel stretch if you like. You can cross one thigh over the other thigh. Grab onto your shins or your ankles or just under your knees. Pull your legs a little closer to your chest. Feel that stretch through the glutes. Other side. Good. Place one foot down on the sandpaper or down on the foot bar. You can hold behind your hamstring or behind your calf. Feel the bottom of your sacrum heavy on the mat. Pull that leg closer to your chest. And if it doesn't go extremely close, that's fine. Just want to feel that stretch down the back of your leg. Other side. Big breath in. Again, make sure your low spine isn't flattening down on the mat. You want your tailbone to be really heavy. Hold on wherever you can. Feel that. Try to feel length behind your knees. Your quad is pulling up and the back of your leg is releasing. Flex your foot for more intensity if you like. Good. Let's roll up. We'll move on. Once you're sitting up, let's remove one of the heavy springs. So we're just on one heavy, one light, or on my machine, that's one red, one blue. Headrest will come up for this one. Gather the straps into one hand. Lie back down. We're going to go for a hands and straps sequence. So we can make sure that we're working arms, back, and core. It's a really comprehensive, quick way to hit all of those points. So straps and hands, we're going to extend the arms up over the shoulders. Let's move away from the shoulder blocks just a little bit. Legs to tabletop. We'll start by just pressing straight down and straight up. So here our goal is to keep knees over hips, shins parallel to the ceiling. So if you start to shift that tabletop position, you'll notice if you bring the knees closer in, it's going to be a little less challenging to the abs. If you bring the feet up, it's also going to be a little less challenging to the abs. That goes for feet down too. So for maximum effectiveness here, we really want to try to keep the shins parallel to the ceiling. That said, if you need to modify, please do. This is your class. Don't have to go full throttle if it's not serving you. Good. Next, we're going to curl up with the head, neck, and chest if you can. If not, keep your head down on the mat. We're going to exhale, curl up. Hands are pressing down. Chest, neck, and head are lifting. And you want to nod your chin down toward your chest like you're trying to hold a tangerine or something small. 2 more. Last one. Exhale, hands come up. We're going to hold the curl. Knees come into chest. Extend the legs out. Exhale, knees to chest. Inhale, legs extend out. Good. We've got 6 more. Really keep your fingertips reaching forward so your shoulder blades are nice and back. Collarbone is wide. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Legs to tabletop, arms up. Rest your feet down on the foot bar. Hands just come to your side. Rock your knees side to side or rock the head side to side, whatever works. We're going to take one more variation for obliques. Arms come up over the shoulders. Give yourself some space between the shoulder blocks and your shoulders. Legs come to tabletop. We'll start in that same preparatory position. So we're going to exhale, press the arms forward, curl up. Extend the legs out. Exhale, bring both knees to your right shoulder. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring both knees to left shoulder. Switching sides. Hopefully feeling your side abs here. So nothing in the upper body is twisting. It's just the knees and the feet. Last 2 sets. Last one, hold the curl. Good, extend both knees to tabletop, arms come back up over your shoulders. Feet come to the outer corners. Rock your knees and or your head side to side. Let's get ready to move on. All right, come to sitting up. We're gonna switch to one heavy spring or one red spring on balance body machines. Place the left strap down, get it out of the way or put it back on its peg. Lie down on your back. We're going to keep the right strap in hand. That will go onto the arch of the right foot. Reach your leg up, strap on the right foot. Once again, give yourself some space between your shoulders and the shoulder blocks. Left leg comes to tabletop. So we want, again, knee right over your hip, shin parallel to the ceiling as best as possible. Spine is in neutral, so you've got that natural curve. Ribs are down. Exhale, press the leg down to 45 or your low point. Inhale, hinge at the hip, bring the leg up to the ceiling. So we're going to feel a lot of hamstrings, probably a little bit of glute too. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, bring it up. And of course, core is stabilizing. Everything in Pilates is a core exercise, but especially when we remove the support of the strap on the left leg, this is going to all have to work quite a bit harder through the abdominals. Particularly for me, I feel it in the lower abs. Although maybe that was all that low ab work we just did. Good. Last one here. Good. We're going to bend the leg to tabletop. Both feet are going to flex. I like to bring the rope to the outside. You can do whatever feels best for you. Extend the leg out to 45 with a flexed foot. Bend the knee, resist the spring, bring it in. You can bring the knee a little closer in toward your chest if you like. Push through the heel. Feel the glutes start to activate. Extend long. You take your time. Inhale with control. Bring it all the way back in. Exhale. Glutes squeeze as you extend. Bend the knee, bring it in. I really encourage you to take your time on this one. Isolate it in the glutes. Your hamstrings may start to try to take over. Really think about that active push through the heel. It's kind of like when you do a lunge on the floor and you push through your heel to extend the front leg. That's exactly what we're trying to go for here. Good. Bend the knee, bring it up. Pointed feet, once again, extend the right leg up to the ceiling. We're going to turn it out ever so slightly as well as the left leg. Bicycles, lower the leg down, bend the knee, bring it all the way in. So we're drawing these circles with each leg, and we're really controlling the spring as we bring it all the way home. Good. We've got 3 more. Last 2. And 1. Good. Reversing directions. Leg goes low and up. Leg goes low and up. So you'll see both legs are moving at the same time. I'm not moving one leg at a time or waiting for one leg to get to its position to start to rotate or circle the other leg. Good. The last one here. Lots of control, please. Good. Let's anchor your left foot down on the foot bar. Take the right strap off of the right foot. Find your left strap wherever it may be. Let's place that on the arch of the left foot, and we'll continue on the other side. So left strap on the left foot. Get that leg extended up toward the ceiling. We'll start with a pointed toe. Right leg to tabletop. Knee right over hip. Shin parallel to the ceiling as best as you can. Pointed toe lower and lift. If you need to adjust at any point, go for it. I'm a little off center, so I'm going to do that now. Really focus on keeping that leg parallel so we're not externally rotating just yet. Lots of strength through the hamstrings, and again, really focus on that stabilization through the pelvis. Use your core to keep your hips nice and steady. Good. 2 more to make it 6. Pull up through your kneecap, really straighten the leg. And 1. Good. Now lower the leg, bend the knee, both feet flex to start. So we want this flex foot tabletop position. Get the rope on the outside if that feels most comfortable. You're going to exhale, press away. Inhale, bring that knee a little further in toward your chest. Exhale, push through the heel. Inhale, bring it in. So again, we want glutes activating here. You may feel hamstrings. That's fully normal, but let's see if you can really focus on that slow motion and that push right through the heel to kick the glutes on. That's really what we want. Good. Let's take 2 more. Make sure your ribs stay down. And 1. Very nice. Leg extends up to the ceiling, right leg bends. Externally rotate both legs. We're going to bicycle. Leg goes down at the bottom point, bends in, squeeze your heel to your hamstring. Other leg rotates out or circles out. And that rope is going to come on the inside of your knee for this one. And as you bend that leg, that left leg, and bring it toward your torso, the spring is going to want to close the stopper for you. Don't let it do that. This is like the theme of every class I teach, is control the spring to get the most out of this work. Good. Let's reverse. Leg goes forward and down, up and around. Squeeze the heel to the hamstring. Leg goes forward and down, up and around. 4 more. Last 2, stable pelvis. And 1. Good. Anchor yourself on the foot bar with the right foot. Take the strap off of the foot on your left. Let's roll up to sitting. All right, up in our seated position, we're still on one heavy spring. I'm gonna sit cross-legged facing the foot bar. Reach back, grab your straps. We're gonna place one in each hand. Just go for a really quick arm series. Let's bring the hands down by the side. Lift up out of the lumbar spine to sit up tall. We're gonna raise the hands up to shoulder height. Let's just bend the elbows. Inhale. Exhale, extend, arms come forward. Inhale, arms come back. Think about the tips of the shoulder blades meeting together in the back. Exhale, bring it forward. So we really want to feel the shoulder blades move along your back, moving toward the spine as the elbows go back and away from the spine as the hands go forward. It's really critical to having a healthy back. Just getting that proper shoulder blade movement. There we go. And another thing to think about, oftentimes in classes, I see people with their hands not fully facing up. Really think about making sure that your pinky is facing the ceiling as much as your thumb. Good. 2 more like this. Last one. Reach forward, fingertips together, elbows wide. Let's hug a tree. Stay seated really tall. Once again, shoulder blades move together as your elbows go back and move away from each other as the fingertips go together. Inhale as you open the fingers. Exhale as you bring them closer together. The shoulders shouldn't shrug together. We're not rounding through the back as the fingertips come together. We're still sitting up really tall. Really focus on getting your shoulder blades moving in a really functional pattern. It will help with back muscle activation through your whole day. Good. Last 2. And last 1. Good. Lower your arms down. Release the straps. Reach your arms up. Open your palms up as you extend the back. Look up to the ceiling. Let's take one more. Inhale, arms reach up. Palms flip to face up as you open your chest to the ceiling. Look slightly up. One more time. Good, you are all done. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are not yet subscribed, of course, please subscribe. And if you want to extend this series for more days, please join my membership subscription. I will include the link down below. If you'd like to extend this workout today, I'll link a video down here, which will be a good extension of this one today. If you're interested in private training, I'm available for online sessions or in-studio sessions in New York City. You can message me on Instagram for more details or email me at the email in the description box. Thank you so much to my membership supporters for keeping the lights on here. And as always, extra special thanks to those who have been with me for 6 months or more. I so appreciate your support. See you tomorrow.